Have you ever heard of a story about a silly man who carves a mark on his boat? A man drops his precious sword into a rushing river. Instead of trying to grab it, he carves a mark on the side of his boat and proudly says, "This is where I lost my sword. I shall find it later right here." It sounds funny, doesn't it? But long ago, there really was a man who believed this would actually work. Hello, everyone. I'm a Chinese dragon named LongLong, and I will be here every night to tell you a meaningful Chinese story. Let's begin the story for today. Once upon a time, there was a man who carried a sword wherever he went. He loved this sword dearly. It was sharp, shiny, and he polished it every day. He often boasted to others, "My sword is my treasure. I will never lose it." One bright morning, the man set out on a journey. He stepped onto a wooden boat to cross a wide flowing river. The water shimmered under the sunlight, and the boat rocked gently as it floated forward. The man held his sword close, proud and confident. But as the boat moved across the middle of the river, the man leaned too far to one side. Suddenly, splash! The sword slipped from his hands and plunged straight into the water. His eyes widened in horror. "My sword! My sword has fallen into the river!" The water rushed quickly, and the sword sank deeper and deeper until it vanished from sight. The man panicked. "What should I do? My treasure is gone forever." Then an idea flashed in his mind. "Aha! I will mark the spot where the sword fell, and that way I'll always know where to find it." He took out his small knife and carved a deep line on the side of the wooden boat, right at the place where the sword had slipped away. He stood back proudly and said to himself, "Perfect! Now, when the boat reaches the shore, I'll jump into the water at this mark, and my sword will be right there." The boat kept moving downstream, gliding smoothly until it reached the far bank. The man quickly jumped onto the shore. Excited, he ran to the edge of the water, lined himself up with the scratch he had carved on the boat, and dove in. He splashed around, searching the water. He dove again and again, but the sword was nowhere to be found. Why? Because the sword had fallen in the middle of the river, while the boat had floated far away. His mark on the boat meant nothing at all. People walking along the shore saw him thrashing in the water and laughed. How foolish! The sword fell back there, but you're looking for it here. How could you ever find it? The man finally realized the truth. His clever idea had been completely useless, and his precious sword was gone forever. This story tells us that we must think carefully and adapt when solving problems. If we stubbornly use the wrong method, no matter how hard we try, we will never succeed. That's the story for today. I hope you liked it. If you want to listen to more Chinese fables, please like and follow my channel. See you next time, everyone.